Good morning, guys. We are at Canyon Sin Nombre and we are in Anza, Borrego, and this is one of my favorite spots to camp at, especially solo camping. It is really nice and excluded. It is a bit sunny here because there's no trees at all, but if you are lucky, just like we did, you're able to get a nice spot within the canyons, and then you're going to be able to get some shade. So that's what we're at right now. Again, this is the entrance to the campsite that we had. I'm just absolutely in love with this spot. I want to go ahead and show you guys my current setup when overlanding. Keep in mind, I do have a 4-month-old, so this is a new experience for me as far as packing up his stuff and not also bringing the dog. We usually have our dog with us. But this is a spot, very, very epic. Let's zoom out, take a look. It's a dead end here, so you actually can't go past this. All right, so the vehicle, 2021 TRD Off-Road Premium. I've got my Skycamp 2.0 with the rocky shell on top. You guys can see there is a solar panel up top, so I'm actually getting some juice while I'm camped out here. And there's a bit of shade, so I'm lucky because of these canyon walls. I don't have to bring out the awning that I have up top right here. So this is a Smittybilt Awning. Logo kind of came off, so went ahead and added a Dark Knight logo. It's currently sitting on some recovery boards to level it out. These are the gold threads. I've got a new storage rack. I'm bringing a lot more stuff this time around, so I had to end up using this rack, which I will set up later. It's from Kingbird. I really like it so far, really sturdy. I'm using an extension pole to make sure that I have clearance so that my swing out will still swing. This is my camp setup stove with my rear tire camera, rear tire. I have my 5-pound propane set up there. I've got my large flame griddle here. Trasharoo bag behind there while I'm cooking. Here is my kitchen setup. I've got a regular light. I've also got a red film that I put on there, so it's good for camping and keeping the bugs away. I just have a cheap storage container there. We had this ham-fab fabricated aluminum slide-out deck comboed with an ICECO fridge. Really like this so far. Insulated bag. This lives on both sides. Got our eggs. All the temperature settings right there. Meters there. My Jackery battery system's hiding back there. I've got my portable vacuum cleaner there to clean up the rooftop tent afterwards. Let's go ahead and slide this back in. Top drawer here. I have a collapsible pail. I also use this as a coffee deck. Got some lights, accessories, fire starters, some propane accessories there. Normally my camp stove and everything sits up top right here. I've got my cameras set up there to watch the back, my cooking utensils, my moly panels. I've got my knife back here. I've got my 5-gallon Scepter jug here. I like this because it's low profile. Actually helps this shelf sit between my OEM audio speaker system and the 5-jug system here. You guys are wondering what the 5-jug system does right here. It actually hooks up to this 3D printed water dispenser that I have, and the way that this works, let's say I'm getting water for my dog. You can lift that spout up. There is a button there. There you go. Or close it afterwards. A little bit of a mess, but I'm doing this one-handedly. Again, the buttons are up top right there. This shows a display. It's magnetic, so I can move this around, move it back here, fill up some dishes, water to feed the dog directly. But really strong magnet. It will not move. You will not lose it on a trail. So that is the rear hatch system that I have here. Of course, toilet paper, paper towels, more the shovel. I usually have some fans here, some lights and accessories. I have a socket outlet that powers up the rooftop tent up top, but that goes the rear hatch. Frontrunner table. And of course, this is one of the most popular mods that I've done, which is a removable propane tank mount. So I just need to unscrew this just like a hitch receiver, and this actually pops right out, and I'm actually able to refill that. You've got a meter there, which is nice. The power tank mount. This is how my setup looks so far. Let's take a wide angle view. Now let's go and take a look at the sleeping and cot material. So I've got the baby seat right here. It's sitting on my Teton XL cot. I love to bring this not only to be able to lie and stargaze, but to also pack with. So if I'm unpacking anything on there, I just don't have a lot of room there. I like to pre-lay everything on the cot just to make sure that everything lines up, and it's a lot easier to put away. I also was able to change the baby here and have him lie here during the day. Of course, his car seat's there. I've got my foldable Smittybilt chair that has a cooler bag and a table right there. Here is my diesel heater on my tailgate table, which is also very, very compact. It's aluminum, so it's lightweight, fits on a pretty big amount of wheels. So this works on my 33, my diesel heater, and I have this hooked up right there into the Ikamper. So that's how I kept warm last night. It vents away from the vehicle. Just overall, a pretty good placement. Let's take a look at the top. So baby's sleeping or eating right now. Is he sleeping or eating? Sleeping. Okay, he's sleeping up top right there. He might be naked, so I'm not going to show you guys. Here is the rear. Just going to give you a quick preview of the power system. So I've got these bags here for diaper changing and all that stuff. All this is new. It helps with organization, diaper changing and diapers and all that good stuff. You've got the rear camera for the baby there, the back seat. Let's go ahead and open this up. So here is the power system. I'm running a Jackery, pulling in 29 volts or watts, and then outputting is 50 because the fridge is probably on right now, which I hear. So partial sun, but I'm still getting about 50% now with the diesel heater running all night. Slowly charging through the day, fridge is on. Everything is hooked up. That's kind of how I have my power. I also have a Rockpal's solar panel system here in case I see this drop a lot lower than that, then I might change the panel so that I'll have a better charge throughout the day. But that's just always a backup because I can never always trust the solar panels on the Ikamper because it just doesn't always angle up to the appropriate rays of the sun. So that's the current setup that I have there. And I'll just go ahead and back up one more time so you guys can see. I hope I covered everything that I have on my current setup. I will be making some changes soon as I take out more trips, but this was the first trip with the baby. So it is all a learning experience, and I think I did pretty good so far. Baby's comfortable. Most important thing was probably the temperature. So as long as the baby was warm, then that was basically the key to getting him comfortable. So definitely diesel heater was a plus. Having the right setup, sleeping was comfortably for him. I wish I could show you guys the Ikamper setup inside, but I'll show you guys that on another video. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions regarding the setup. I'll try to link everything that I have below. I'll catch you guys on that next one, guys.
It's our story to tell. Now that place to begin. When you change direction, you'll know what is meant by that.